Alright fam, what is poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy Dwayne. I'm placing, you know the name, time, face, place, all of that. And today, as you can see, it's horrible news for Tory Lanez. Alright, this video is by The Truth Is, as you can see right here. And it's your boy Dwayne. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into what's going on with Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying?
Ever since Tory got arrested, he's been fighting to regain his freedom. It's a battle that Tory has literally risked his life for. When Tory was first sentenced to 10 years, many people felt that it was an injustice, as they felt the evidence presented during trial didn't 100% prove he was guilty. A lot of things that happened in the trial just didn't seem to add up, but the jury still found him guilty. While people felt the courts got it wrong, they didn't know just how sinister the conspiracy behind Tory's takedown was, something the world started to discover when Tory started speaking out from behind bars on how he believed he was set up. According to Tory, Megan's record label Roc Nation manufactured his entire takedown. He accused them of maliciously rigging the trial by illegally flipping witnesses,
Do you guys think Tory's ever gonna get free? Let me know down below.
using Roc Nation's powerful connections to help in the courtroom, and worst of all, allegedly sending in a planted lawyer into Tory's defense team that helped take him down from the inside. Even though it did seem sorta obvious he was set up, there was nothing that could be done, and he would have to serve the time whether guilty or not. But out of nowhere a few months back, just days after Tory was brutally attacked in prison, his legal team came out and claimed to have new evidence that would prove his innocence and set him free, releasing new unseen camera footage of the night of the shooting in which Meg seemed to tell another story of what happened.
Go to jail.
What's that?
Do you think we can go to jail?
I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't
I
think...
really cannot go to jail.
Okay,
I cannot have that on my image.
okay. So how did that happen to you?
But
Glass? Where?
where we were coming from, I'm
You
not.
know, for some reason while watching this video, I do see a point where Meg, of course, to be honestly, I don't really believe what Meg is saying, Meg's stories in this. But I can see why Meg wouldn't want to tell the police that she got shot. Because at the same time, it's kind of like, yo, I'm Meg Thee Stallion. Imagine now tomorrow they're going to say I got shot by Tory Lanez or I got shot by my best friend. Because either way, it's a crazy story. So I can kind of see why she would lie about the glass thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing devil's advocate here. You know what I'm saying?
From here, so I.
Okay.
That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir.
The only place you got shot?
I didn't get shot.
Oh, you did it?
No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir.
And also claiming that there was a new witness who could confirm Kelsey, Meg's own best friend, was the actual shooter.
Why was that video so blurry though? What the hell?
Along with this footage being released, his team announced that they were filing two petitions. One was an appeal for a new trial, and another was an attempt to enter new evidence into the trial. Many people were hoping this appeal was granted not only for Tory, but for the credibility of the courts. But unfortunately, it's being reported that things didn't go in Tory's favor. Hey guys, I hope all is well.
I just want to say, I definitely believe that Kelsey was the trigger man. That's just my personal opinion. It's not fact, but I believe that, bro. I stand on that. Kelsey definitely did that shit, bro. Allegedly.
Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth. I just wanted to let my Patreon disinvestigate this video. Join the if you want. Now, let's get right into it. By now, we all know why Tory Lanez is in prison. Whether we believe he actually did it or not is a whole different story. Since the beginning, I myself have said that a lot of this trial isn't adding up. I have no horse in this race. I'm not a fan of either artist, and I am just looking at the situation from a neutral point of view. I feel, like many others feel, that we're not being told the full story. This is something that has become even more clearer at this point. After Tory was attacked in prison, his team held a press conference and came out with new evidence. During this press conference, his lawyers alleged that the DNA information initially provided to the jury was incomplete or even misleading. They suggested that the inconclusive results concerning Lane's DNA on the gun were not fully transparent. Tory's team claims to have conducted retesting of the DNA samples from the gun, yielding results that differ from the prosecution's findings. They maintain that these new results indicate Tory had no physical contact with the weapon involved in the incident. They also claim to have testimony of Tory's driver, and they claim to have a confession from Kelsey's very own
Kelsey kind of bad though. Anyway.
bodyguard. They requested to add Tory's driver's testimony as he never got to testify during the trial, due to the fact that he went missing before the trial started. He showed up at the end of the trial but wasn't allowed to testify. They also wanted to add Kelsey's bodyguard's new testimony, where he claims that he overheard
Okay, now I'm looking at this image now. Hey, looking from this angle, I don't know. But maybe this is years later, bruh. She was losing that spark.
Kelsey confessing to being the shooter that night. Tory's team claimed during the press conference that this evidence should grant Tory a new trial or even set him free. Many felt that he deserved freedom or at least a new trial to prove his innocence. So this made many excited and gave a little bit of hope for justice. Over 2 months ago, his team submitted the appeal and requested to add new evidence that they were confident would change the court's minds. Months passed with people eagerly waiting for what would happen. 2 days ago, we finally got the response from the courts that we were all waiting for. But sadly, it wasn't the answers we were hoping for. It is being reported that both Tory's attempts to add new evidence were rejected by the courts. The media is reporting that a 3-justice panel with Division 3 of the 2nd District of Court of Appeals denied 2 petitions that sought out evidentiary hearing or a new sentencing based on alleged new evidence. They also said he failed to provide any reasonably available documentary evidence for this argument that the DNA testing presented at trial violated industry accepted standards. The courts will not accept Tory's attempt to add this new evidence, which is insane if you think about it.
Crazy.
This evidence could clearly change the outcome of this trial. I'm not saying this evidence alone should grant Tory freedom, but at the very least, it should have at least been acknowledged and used to give him a retrial. I believe that at the very minimum, he deserves a retrial, but the courts decided not to even acknowledge this new evidence. To those of us who feel there is a conspiracy behind this only seems to further that narrative. It seems like it's not just Megan working to keep Tory in there, but even those in the justice system were colluding against him. This entire situation is clearly deeper than they want us to believe.
Yeah, definitely. Tory's not coming home, bruh. Like, he can throw whatever evidence he wants at this point, whatever newfound evidence, whatever new clues, whatever he wants to do. I really believe there's nothing Tory can do. He's not coming home. Doesn't matter how innocent. Meg could say Tory didn't shoot me, and he's still gonna stay in jail. I swear to God, bro.
This goes deeper than just that night. Rock Nation seems to be fully committed to burying Tory. Megan has not only set her attacks on Tory, but she has even gone after the bloggers who were defending Tory. Milagros is an internet blogger with a smaller size audience. During the Tory and Megan trial, Milagros was covering the trial, and her coverage seems to favor Tory. After the trial ended, Meg aimed her attack on Milagros, suing her and publicly attacking her. Meg accused her of defamation and claimed she was waging a campaign of harassment against her. Recently, Megan's legal team has even requested the courts to order Milagros to pay $5,000 in lawyer fees to Megan's lawyers for failing to comply with a court order to produce digital records, social media, and text messages. When Milagros turned in her phone for examinations by the courts, Meg wasn't happy with what they were able to find, as she is now accusing Milagros of deleting evidence by mass deleting text messages that were between her and Tory Lanez's father.
Why does Meg even have energy towards this woman? Because at the end of the day, she's a small blogger. Like, she's entitled to her opinion as well. Why are you gonna sue her, bruh? Like, nah, Meg, you tripping.
Meg and Rock Nation are trying to destroy Milagros for what I believe is to send a message to other online media companies to fear her. Honestly, I think the only reason she ended up on Meg's radar was because of DJ Academics. See, during the middle of the trial, Academics brought on Milagros to talk about the trial. Milagros was attending the trial every day, and Academics will go live watching her live. Eventually, they ended up on a stream together, and this seemed to put a target on her back. As sometime later, Meg started her attacks on Milagros. What's crazy is that even Academics is being dragged into this by Rock Nation and Meg, as Academics recently revealed that Meg's lawyers have subpoenaed him, and he now has to attend a deposition.
Hack, are you scared for Rock Nation coming after you?
Oh, they already came at me.
Wait, what happened?
No.
Chat,
News.
don't play with Rock Nation.
News. Oh, I need one of your Jewish lawyers. Well, did they finish? Chat, yesterday, I'm outside. I see some white dude pull up. So already I'm thinking, I know I'm in this neighborhood and I'm the only black dude, but I got to remember where the strap is at because I don't know what's going on. Rock Nation or Meek or something. I don't know. The dude come up. I'm like, all right, man. So I remember I got my gun in my G-Wagon, but it's on the seat. So I'm kind of like, playing it cool because you can't look like a crib. But I know where the joint's at. Anyway, I'm looking on his shirt. His shirt say legal. Anyway, long story short, they hit me. Rock Nation hit me with a subpoena yesterday. Promise you, my driveway. Promise you.
Yo, bro.
They hit me with a subpoena to be deposed. They're not suing me or nothing, but they're suing another blogger named Milagro, and over Tory Lanez. They're suing Milagro over Tory Lanez for Meg. So it's Megan Thee Stallion versus the blogger because they're saying that Tory had the blogger defame her, and they subpoenaed me.
But I don't understand. This blogger is a small blogger. Like, that means you must go after every single blogger that has defamed you then, if that's the case. But how?
For a deposition, and also they want any type of communication I've had with Milagro. I don't talk to her like that. Like, I got nothing. But yeah, they subpoenaed me, and here's the law firm that I'm supposed to be deposed at, Rock Nation law firm. I don't know what I'm going to experience in there. They might try to put something in my drink. I don't know. If I don't come back, they did it. So, like, and actually, I'm getting my lawyer to challenge it because they're asking for a whole lot of. I got nothing to do with that. Y'all go get Tory. Tory's in jail. I don't got nothing to do with that. I waved the white flag.
Change the subject. I don't want nothing to do with that either. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you good at it. Don't worry about it, bro. But like, yeah, let's just not talk about that.
Even Aiden Ross is shook, bro. Even he don't want no smoke with Rock Nation.
Me and them were having a civil conversation. You want to hear the email? I'm gonna read the email. It's an email from me and Rock Nation today. Good afternoon, Mr. Allen. Thank you for confirming receipt of her subpoena for documents and to take her deposition in this matter. We are amenable to proceed on different dates, and for your convenience, we could try to get a conference room closer to your residence and blah, 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 blah. We'll confer with counsel for defense for alternate. Okay, I'll be in touch. And we responded, we'll be in touch as well. I have a lawyer filing some stuff, this and third. Yo, Milagros, I don't know what they got you in. I'm not no op to you.
Academics doesn't seem to be too happy about this, but it's clear he's also being brought into this because he put the spotlight on Milagros and what she was saying about Tory. Ak has made it clear that he is afraid of Rock Nation, as even though he's rich and in the industry, he knows not to piss them off.
This is why I say Jay-Z is the closest black person within hip-hop by a mile to Illuminati status. It's not about money, it's about power. And this is why Adam is like, big deal, right? Like, Diddy was doing too much of these. He should have been doing these deals. Let's be honest, right? Few things have happened over this last weekend, and I'm like, hold on now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about The Rock. Rock Nation, as I said, I told you about all their tactics. I told you I don't want to talk about them. I told you y'all favorite podcasters and other people, they either get money from them, love them, or just ignore the fuck of them, and that they specifically target people who, exactly. So, I want to be honest with you. Some weird shit again. I'm here to apologize to Jay-Z. Okay?
Yo, Jay.
And I mean it sincerely.
Yo, Jay got the street shook, bro. Jay! Nah, that's a different breed, bro.
And Alex Spiro, if you're out here, someone please send him this video. Academics sincerely wants to put in an apology. And really, it's for everything. The history between me and Rock Nation has been lengthy.
Rock Nation obviously is warning Academics that if he does something like this again, there will be consequences. This shows how corrupt the industry is and who has all the power. Even someone as rich as Academics knows not to overstep. Even if he believes that what they're doing is wrong, he's forced to shut up. From the very beginning, before he was even arrested, Tory told us what this was all about.
Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever. It's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. All of a sudden, the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like.
That's how Meg went from saying she stepped on glass to saying that Tory did it. Tory told us this wasn't about what happened that night. It was about what he tried to do to the music industry. Tory tried to free himself from the industry at his hottest moment. Tory has signed with the labels and he was doing well, but right at the end of his deal, he managed to reach the peak of his popularity. This is the moment labels wait for so they can maximize their profits. But Tory didn't want to resign. He turned them down and instead went online and told other artists to get out of their deals too. This put a massive target on his back. The labels depend on artists to make their fortune. If they allow one artist to outsmart them and try to teach other artists to do the same, they will have a bunch of artists leaving the label at the peak of their career and cashing out for millions. This is how the labels go bankrupt. The labels know after a certain point, especially in today's world, they're not as needed. The only things they provide the artists is capital and connections. But Tory didn't want their money and he didn't need their connections. He wanted his freedom. He understood that if the label was trying to give him millions, it is because they expect to make 10 times that. So why not just cut the labels out of the picture and the artist makes all the profit for himself? This is what I believe got Tory Lanez in trouble. This is what caused all the problems that he's facing right now. This is why everything Tory is doing to prove his innocence is being ignored. They don't want to hear him out because they already made up their minds. The powerful people with elite level connections called in favors to keep him in there. Right now, Tory is waiting for another big decision on Monday. He is still awaiting his request to be granted an appeal that would allow him to get a retrial. This Monday, we will know if the courts will do the right thing. Unfortunately, the fact that they denied the new evidence, it doesn't look good for Tory. I pray that if he deserves a new trial, he is granted one. But looking at everything that has gone down in this case, it's pretty clear that this is his punishment. I will make sure to keep you guys posted on any updates, and hopefully on Monday, we will get some good news.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Yeah, I don't think Tory's coming home, eh? Pray for Tory all you want, but hey, bruh, Rock Nation, unfortunately, somehow, has got more motion than God himself. Like, I don't know how Rock Nation does it, bro. But they just have a chokehold on the planet. They can do whatever they want, whenever they want, and there's no repercussions. They just get away with it. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I've completely given up hope in hoping that Tory Lanez comes home because I think it's pretty much late for him. He's pretty cooked now. He's pretty cooked, bro. They don't even want to see new evidence from you. They don't even want to hear a peep from you, Tory. They want to put you back in that cage and just hope that you shut up. And, you know, they even try to take him out. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So I think at the end of the day, all we can do is hope for the best for him. But, hey, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good, man. Free Tory, though. Free Tory, though. And may Megan face her judgment or on Judgment Day.
That's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching.
May Megan face the music on Judgment Day is what I meant to say. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to y'all, man.